What is a Platonic concept? The age-old question that nobody seems to have the real answer to, and I'm about to give it to you guys right now. Pause, no diddy. You always start at the definition for what is a Platonic concept. You can pause to read on your own this. I don't want to go over it too much because we have to keep going. This was taken from the Versus Battle Wiki itself. If you want to pause to read to understand this, if you want a breakdown of this because this is confusing, please let me know. Now, when it comes to Platonic concepts, there are tons of things you have to understand about them. People talk about Platonic concepts because it's really conceptual manipulation when you're manipulating a Platonic concept. But the real question is, if someone's able to create, alter, or destroy a Platonic concept, what type of things does that have for them? Are they instantly outer-versal? Well, if it's a true Platonic concept is outer-versal in nature. True Platonic concepts are outer-versal in nature. And as you can tell by this definition, they are literally beyond everything. And this is where people get and they instantly run with it. But what people don't understand is that they're saying these forms or these concepts have to be outer-versal in nature. They have to already be outer-versal. See right here where it says these concepts must exist prior to and after the existence of any object of the concept. So the problem people have is that they don't even define the concept with outer-versal. They say it's outer-versal and it has to fit the description because it's a concept. Wrong. No, there are other concepts that could fit that same definition of what people could be doing that aren't true Platonic concepts, like a false Platonic concept. You've seen a lot of people point out where people are mostly transcending over reality, their concepts over all of reality and all these everything. You see videos like that everywhere, but it's a false Platonic concept. It's not a true Platonic concept. And then a lot of the times, a lot of them are just universal metaphysical concepts. They're not even real true Platonic concepts. And you want to know the problem with those? Well, Versus Battle Wiki tells us the problem with these. They even go into such greater detail. They said, can you see the problem? Conceptual manipulation really does have an explanation, but in reality, conceptual manipulation is one of the lowest levels of manipulation of universals. I think they meant to say universes, but whatever. So conceptual manipulation, aka manipulating Platonic concepts, doesn't already grant you outer-versal status. You have to manipulate a true Platonic concept that is outer-versal to grant yourself outer-versal status. So let me break this down up in layman's terms. This is my cosmology here, and this is my outer verse right here. This outer verse where this Platonic concept, this true Platonic concept is at, it's outer-versal. This true Platonic concept's outer-versal. These are false Platonic concepts, Australian Platonic concepts, lesser Platonic concepts. They are not true Platonic concepts, which are outer-versal in nature. So if someone's in the universe, they're manipulating all these, they're changing the order of this, manipulating reality, doing that. That's cool. That's universal. That's perfectly fine. Not outer-versal. Not outer-versal. Much different. Hopefully this is it's like a really easy, simplified breakdown. I kind of go over a lot of things that aren't really here. Like I can't go over everything in this example. So try to use a lot of the definitions and try to educate yourself on it, just so you understand what I'm trying to say, because I can't perfectly say it with that example. I can only break it down to goo goo gaga terms so far until you have to read the literature yourself too. But to all the people that do understand, hopefully this helps you next time somebody sits there and they're just like, oh, well, they manipulated a true Platonic concept or a Platonic concept, so they're instantly outer-versal. You have to ask them, was it a true Platonic concept? Was it a false one? Was it an Australian one? Was it a lesser one? Was it only a universal concept? Like there's a lot of levels to this stuff. When you're saying these words, you have to understand what they mean. That's the problem with a lot of these debaters. They say things and they don't know what they mean. Now, if you have any other questions and you want me to answer anything else, feel free to ask. I'm going to also be posting this stuff on the Red Button platform, YouTube. My handle there is also Yogan Fire. Feel free to go ahead and subscribe to me there. I'm going to be posting all these videos here too, because when TikTok goes, that's where I'm pretty much migrating. I hope to see you guys over there. If you guys subscribe to me and you're like, hey, Yogan, it's me, from TikTok. Can you subscribe back? I'm going to subscribe back to whoever I can. So go ahead, go over there. I'm going to subscribe back to you. We're just going to do mass subscribing to each other because, I mean, hey, we got to keep each other up, you know what I'm saying? Because if you made it at the end of this video, I know you're a real one for real. But other than that, you already know. Have a good one.